Good afternoon, everybody. I'm coming back with another TTM video for you guys today. As you can see, we got 3 returns in the mail. They've come in over the last couple of days, and I figured it was time to do a video on them and show them off so that I can clear them off my counter. And also needed to do a video response. So we'll do the video response first. It's for Baseball Card Illustrated's 250 subscriber giveaway. And the topic for the video response was, what is the first card you remember getting? So the first card I remember getting is the 1986 Tops Dan Fouts. And the way I acquired it was me and my mom were actually over at my grandparents' house. This was 1987-ish. And I was, 6 years old. And so we walked over to the garage sale, and they had this shoebox full of cards. And so my mom was telling me about these sports cards, and I thought it'd be kind of cool just to get them and go through them, because at that point I hadn't experienced any cards, obviously. And so we ended up buying the box of cards, and I went back to my grandparents' house and opened up the box and started going through them. So when I opened up the box, the first card I actually grabbed was the 1986 Tops Dan Fouts. And I was excited as can be because I was a Chargers fan and thought it was so cool that I had this card of the best player on the Chargers at the time, my favorite, quarterback of all time. And I'll just never forget how excited I was. And I remember going through the rest of the box, trying to pull out players that I knew, mostly Chargers at that point. But I ended up almost putting together a whole team set of the 1986 Topps Chargers. But I do remember the first card that I ever actually had that I remember was that Dan Fouts. It was the first card I pulled out of the box, and will forever and always remember that. And still to this day, it's one of my favorite cards just because of the nostalgia factor of it, and knowing that that was the first card that got me going down the path of collecting. So if you guys haven't checked out Baseball Card Illustrated, you need to. I'll put a link in my description for you guys to go check it out. Definitely join their 250 subscriber giveaway if you haven't. You'll have to go to their video where they go over all the details of what you need to do. But great channel. They are hilarious and entertaining. Obviously, it's about cards and it's about collecting and it's about sports, but they mix in some fantastic humor and just put out some great content. So go check them out. You won't be disappointed. And while you're there, subscribe. And so moving on, we're going to do the 3 TTM returns we got in the mail. I'm excited to get these back. I've been getting returns very slow, but I'm going to admit to you guys, I probably haven't sent a batch out in almost 3 weeks. I do have just over 500 requests out there, but I have not done any send outs in about 3 weeks. So I need to get motivated. I need to get going, but glad to get these back. So the first one we got back is a 1 of 3 success in 49 days. It's coming out of Seattle, Washington. I noticed that a couple of you have gotten this one back too, so we must be catching up. And that is Mr. Lyle Overbay. So we got Mr. Overbay on this 2000 Bowman. It does say it's his rookie card back when he was with the Diamondbacks, and it turned out awesome. Show you the back of the card so you can see it. And there you go. Excited to get this one back. When I was going through all my cards for Team 90s, I found some of my early 2000s stuff, and so I figured, what the heck, if they're signing, I'll send to them as well. And Mr. Overbay was one of them, which is why I got it back. So our next return is a 5 of 6 success in 49 days. It's coming out of Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida. Again, I noticed a lot of you were getting this person back, and I am extremely, extremely excited myself. And that is Mr. Gene Nelson. And so we got Mr. Nelson on this 1990 upper deck. Got him on the 1987 Don Russ. Got him on the 1986 Tops. Got him, of course, on the 1991 Tops. And for the set, we got him on the 1990 Donruss. A lot of you guys have been waiting hundreds of days for him. I only had to wait 49 days, so I timed it right, I guess. But Mr. Nelson is a good signer, but he's known to just sign a bunch at a time. So depending on when you send to him, you might have to wait a while. But it's definitely worth the wait. So glad to get Mr. Nelson back. And for our last return of the day, it's a 4 of 5 success. Took 51 days coming out of Phoenix, Arizona. And we got back Mr. John Orton. So we got Mr. Orton back on the 1991 Tops. And we got him on a second 1991 Tops. So as you guys can see, my 1990 stuff is rolling in. So I did have a bunch sent out. We have the 1991 Donruss. And last but not least, we got him on the 1990 Upper Deck. So definitely glad to add Mr. Orton to the collection as well. Got 3 great returns. Like I said, I'm going to have to start getting motivated here, working on getting a stack sent out. Have to purchase some stamps, have to purchase some envelopes. Kind of ran out of everything when I tried to send everything for Team 90, so got to kind of reload and restock and get going again. But I do have a list of priority cards I want to send out, priority requests. So those will be my first ones, of course. Some big names, so hopefully they'll come back. But hope you guys are all having luck. Hope you guys go check out Baseball Card Illustrated's channel. And as always, guys, I hope you have a blessed evening. Until our next video, see ya!
Bye, guys.